not the lads individually, but I'm going to ask you to take them bit by bit. And Donal, I'll ask you, in naming our hurling team of the year, maybe to start with the first 5 positions.
Well, the first 5 positions, the goalkeeper went to PJ Ryan. I think he was, he seldom had to make saves before this year, but I mean, the thing is, I thought he's absolutely fantastic, very safe, excellent puck outs. I think, picks out his man well, but
there he is,
having a look at him there. But today, actually, Kilkenny lost most of their puck outs, but the saves he made were phenomenal.
Right. Right cornerback.
Right cornerback. Well, we've gone for Ollie Canning. Went from left cornerback to right cornerback this year. I thought he was excellent for Galway all through the year, and we've gone for Ollie in the right corner. He's been he was excellent against Clare, fantastic, very very good against Cork, and excellent against Waterford in the corner. Blotted out John Milan for a long time, and John Milan went out half forward and had a stormer from then on. So he was a right cornerback position, right.
Right. Fullback.
Fullback was JJ Delaney. I mean, there was arguments, right, whether he's best at full back or left half back or whatever, but I thought he had an excellent year again, right. Very sticky player, does the business for them. Maybe a bit more unspectacular this year than he has been in the past, but an excellent year.
Okay, and left cornerback?
Jackie Turtle from Kilkenny, has played very, very consistently for the last number of years. He's very strong, very fast, and excellent score today. So left cornerback.
Okay, and the number 5 shirt.
There was only one contender for this, really, Des, and that was no surprise here. I think Tommy Walsh, Kilkenny. Excellent year, fantastic. Showed all the skills, and I mean he's very brave, but brilliant skills and great man to catch the ball. Does the right thing most times, right, and excellent game again today.
Okay. We'll get you to take it on from here, Anthony. Centre half back.
Good job, Des. Centre back, we went for the Waterford captain, Michael Brick Walsh. I think Waterford, a lot of questions about Waterford this year. Could they come back? And John was very inspirational, but the Brick from the back was absolutely brilliant. And when things looked bad in the Munster final for them, he really led by example, and he lifted the siege so many times.
Okay. Left half back.
Well, like this young player, obviously a fantastic year and a brilliant game today at fullback, but Pádraig Maher just had to be on the team, and he started his year at wing back and played very well there, and when they were in a little bit of trouble at fullback, he was able to slot back today, in a massive game today, and a real superstar in the making, I think.
All right, so well done to him. As you say, the versatility of being in the fullback line and the half back line. We move on to midfield, and again
midfield is there was a lot of talking points, and you could have gone, maybe Shane McGrath didn't quite have the year, ill early on in the year and didn't quite recover. First of all, we went for, at number 8, we went for Michael Rice. I think over the last few years we've been Che and Derek Ling, and Michael Rice just wasn't staying out of that team this year. He just forced his way in and had a fantastically consistent year, and was a rock from there when the lads were injured and maybe slightly off form. He was the man that there all year for them and delivered every single day.
All right, and partnering him in midfield?
Well, partnering him in midfield, a good year for Dublin, and a few great performances.
We'll be the judges of that.
I think, a good year coming back and trying to get back up to the top level. And for one of the main for me and for Dublin all year was Alan McCrabb. Outstanding year, brilliant National League, and came out and in 4 championship matches scored 139. He's scoring 12 points in the Leinster final. His year spoke for itself. And
right. That's not an Anthony selection alone, I should point out. It's the panel selected. Into the half-forward line then. Yeah,
it gives me great pleasure, Des, I guess, to name the next fella. He'd be on any team of any generation. I think would be on the team of the 125 years now for definite. The absolutely majestic Henry Shefflin, and his performance against Waterford in the semi-final was just a sight. It was a pleasure to be in Croke Park that day to watch it. His first touch. I think the big thing about Henry is, like, not alone is he a fantastic stickman and everything, but the work he does, and everyone comments on that. He'll put away those ones, but he'll also work like a tiger for the team, sets up other players for scores all the time, and his vision, great leader, fantastic leader for Kilkenny.
I'm dying to ask you later on who you dropped from the team of the century to put him on the team of the 125. But
one of the outlets.
I hope Eddie Kerr doesn't hear you on his way back to his dinner. Paul Flynn, you carry it on there, centre half forward.
Yeah, Des, we went for Tipperary Seamus Callanan. He had a great Munster championship. He scored a goal in each game, but not alone for that. He kind of worked for the team more this year, I think, than maybe last year, but in creating chances. And I think in general the Tipperary forward line were were very good this year with their support play and their
Yeah.
giving options to the other members. So we went for Seamus at centre forward.
Okay. And at left half forward,
Left half forward, we had a bit of a mull over, but we went for Eddie Brennan in the end. Eddie kind of played more out from goal this year, maybe than previous years. The Leinster final maybe wasn't his best day, but you know, the scores he got today from the wing were absolutely fantastic. And in fairness, again, the support play and the passes he laid on for his teammates were a big factor during the year.
Eddie's obviously embarrassed by that, or else not happy with the judgment. But in accommodating the forwards, that's what you have to do. And your full forward line then for the Sunday game panel?
Yeah, full forward line gives me great pleasure anyway. John Milan at number 13. John had a great Munster Championship, carried Waterford through the 2 games against Limerick, and had a fantastic Munster final. He was phenomenal, but like, I mean, this guy has worked so hard. I know I've seen it firsthand over the last couple of seasons on his game, and it's just he had a great year, and hopefully he'll have more of them.
Okay, full forward?
Yeah, full forward we went for Lar Corbett. Lar played full forward there in the Munster final. Lar is probably in the top 2 or 3 forwards in the country. He's phenomenal to watch. His pace, he shortens the hurley, the strike, but he's dangerous no matter where he plays. We saw him today roaming the field, and he's finishing just top class. So we went for Lar full forward.
And the panel then had to make it. You had 5 or 6 fellas battling for the last couple of places.
Yeah,
Who gets the last
it
one?
wasn't easy, and we went for, in my opinion, the young hurler of the year, Noel McGrath from Tipperary. What a find he was this year. Unbelievable that he couldn't play under 21 last year, wasn't picked, but the maturity he showed, you know, he has everything that any player wants. He has strength, size, but above all, he seems to have a cool head, and I'm just looking forward to seeing him playing the next couple of years, because I'm sure he's going to be an absolute superstar.
All right, then, can I ask each of you then, as we see Noel's point there, that's our 15. PJ Ryan, Ollie Canning, JJ Delaney and Jackie Tyrrell in the full back line, Tommy Welch, Michael Walsh and Pádraig Maher in the half back line, Michael Rice and Alan McCrabb at midfield, Henry Shefflin, Seamus Callanan and Eddie Brennan in the half forward line, John Milan, Lar Corbett and Noel McGrath. Congratulations to all of you, even those of you who are embarrassed or uncomfortable with it with your teammates. Well done to you all for making our team of the year. Everyone has their own view. Quick word, individual choice, your view on who was hurler of the year.